Hey guys, so this video is all about prepping for a program, specifically the 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme, which is a program that I did. So the first thing that I recommend you do is to take your before measurements. And some people do like to use the Beachbody On Demand, like your online access to your workouts within that first 24 to 48 hours, which is great. But as soon as you make your purchase, if you're planning on using the online workouts, then do this step. If you're waiting for your kit, then that's okay. You can wait till your kit arrives to do this. But what I would like for you to do is to take your before measurements. Super, super important. Way more important than weighing yourself, because honestly, the changes that you're going to see and feel, it's going to be in your clothing, because your body is going to be changing the composition totally. Even though you're gaining muscle and stuff, the scale may not reflect it right away, that weight loss and all the stuff that's happening. And there's going to be some inflammation and tearing in the muscles and all that kind of stuff, and water, weight, and all those things come into play when you first start a new program and you're eating differently. So keep that in mind. Take your measurements, super, super important. Also take your before pictures. This is just as important as those measurements. The two of them have to be done, and upload them to your app. We have a challenge tracker app, and once you're in a support group, you'll be invited to that application on your phone. And then you can go ahead and upload your progress pictures. You don't have to have anybody see them. You can choose to have it private, or you can go ahead and share it with your coach so that only your coach can see it. And you can also upload your measurements there as well and insert your goals that you have. And I really recommend you putting your goals as specific as possible. Not just, the number of pounds you want to lose or inches you want to lose and that kind of thing. Be very specific with how you want to feel and what you want to gain from this program that's going to change your life completely. So you're going to want to create your meal plan when you get your kit, and you can access this stuff online as well, guys. You can download PDFs of this once you have your program. So if you don't have your kit yet and you want to get started with this meal prep, you can get your free month membership to Beachbody On Demand and use that to start planning for your meals and stuff. So this is what I'm talking about when I talk about the eating plan. This comes with it, and it is your guide to eating. The containers obviously help measure the portions and stuff, but you can look in here and get a really great idea on what type of foods you should stock up on and what you should be eating. When I want you to meal plan, I want you to read the book from cover to cover, and on page 4 there's a calculation for you to do, and that's the most important thing to find out which caloric bracket you're going to be in and how many containers of each you're going to have, and then you can start to plan it out in something like a journal. Now this is a journal I was given Christmas time. It's very simple but very, very effective. You don't need to have anything lined or anything. I'm just going to show you a little bit closer up. So this one in particular shows a breakdown of your breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks, your workout, all that kind of stuff. You can keep track of your water count as well. You can also use an application on your phone for this if you really, really wanted to. But what I like to do in the calorie section is write out my containers. So I'll always plan my suppers first, because I find that's the easiest thing to do, is to figure out what protein I'm going to have for supper. So if I'm having chicken for supper, I will go ahead and write my chicken breast in there and have one red written next to it, because it will be a red of protein. Then I can go ahead and have whatever veg I'm going to have with that and write that in, and then work backwards. So then I can see, okay, I have so many reds left for the day once I take this one out. So I'll have some protein for breakfast, or maybe have some eggs or some tuna or something for lunchtime. And your Shakeology obviously is a protein as well. So it's the best way to do that, is having something visual written down. A lot of people do love using the apps, and there's a 21-day fit tracker, not fix, 21-day fit tracker app. And it is not a Beachbody application, but it works very, very well with this program. And it allows you to check off your containers as you go, and that's really, really great too if you like to use everything on your phone. I'm a little old school. I do like to have pen to paper for this kind of thing. And as you can see, when me and Steve were doing competition week, things got a little messy, but you know what? I can go back and use this over again and look and see what we ate exactly that day. So then I can have almost like a meal plan for that week. So then I can change it up and do a different week, and then maybe come back to this week again and eat the same thing again all week. So at least you're changing it up and you're having variety. So you're gonna create your shopping list, and that's why this stuff is handy, because you're gonna be able to write out a few things. Take an hour to actually go through all of this and write out your plan. That's all it really take. Take an hour, read through this, write out some foods that you like, choose from the selected foods that are there. There's some recipes in the back as well, and you also have access online when you get your Beachbody On Demand to a ton of meal plans. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, once you're starting a program with me, you can just ask me in our actual support group. And I can totally show you how to access that and actually do a video on it if you'd like. Make sure all the food that is not good for you is in the house. If you have other people in the household and they have their specific snacks, make sure you let them know that you don't want to have that. That's not going to get you to your goal. So you can let them know that it's fine if you would like to have that, and they can throw that in with their meals. Say if you wanted to have chicken and broccoli and they wanted to have potato with it, but you didn't have that yellow, we'll throw in a few potatoes for them. Or you can have sweet potato or something like that, which is a bit of a healthier version. But again, it's okay to kind of modify your meals to suit the family, and really you should be getting your whole family on board anyway. So I know not everybody is always on board for that kind of thing, and they may grumble and moan and not support you because they don't want to be on a diet. But you know what? It's a healthy lifestyle change, and you want each other to be around forever and your children to be healthy and have energy. So let's just get everybody on board. A great thing to do is to have your snacks ready. Meal planning sometimes is pretty simple. You can cook off a bunch of chicken breasts, you can already have veggies chopped up and that sort of thing. Having snacks is key, so it's nice to have your portioned almonds or your portioned, celery and things like that you want to have already chopped up and ready to go. Put some peanut butter or have some cheese and things like that you want to have ready, and then you can grab and go. Already portioned, throw in some Ziploc baggies. I think at Walmart they might have colored baggies, so then you can put them in the actual right color if you wanted to keep with that colored theme. If not, by all means write on it if you want to write on it with a Sharpie pen and your baggie, and have it all ready in the fridge, ready to go. So there is no excuse for you not to stick to a plan. Always have a snack on you. If you're running out to do an errand, make sure you have something in your purse that you can grab and snack on that's healthy, because if you start to get hungry and you have to end up doing a few more things than you had planned on doing, you're going to get hungry and you're going to be tempted to eat something that's unhealthy. So again, then your preliminary meal planning that you're going to have done is just that. Having things cut up, washed, ready to go, ready to toss in for a stir fry, all these things which cut down on time after a while. You're going to be doing this thinking, oh my gosh, this stuff is so time consuming, this whole meal prep thing. But you know what? You might spend one day, not a full day obviously, but you might spend a bit of time doing the meal prep, but you're going to appreciate the convenience of it through the week, and you're going to be so proud of yourself for sticking on track that it's not going to be an issue. Make some meals, freeze them, whatever you want to do. There's all kinds of things we can do to make things easier for us when it comes to meal planning. Once we have the food part out of the way, you want to get your workout schedule figured out, and there is a schedule that comes with it. Again, you can download the workout calendar from Beachbody On Demand, or once you have your kit, you'll actually get a big calendar that comes and shows you which workouts to do starting on that day. You'll know what to do. You need to designate an area that you can work out, have that figured out before you actually start your program this week. Look for a great area that you can work out. You don't need a ton of space, but you need somewhere where you can kind of jump from side to side and do some things and not knock everything over. Your equipment, if you need any equipment, light to medium dumbbells, 5s and 8s are great for beginners. And also a resistance band is key, and a yoga mat if you can have one of those as well. You can honestly do this program with nothing, but obviously that's what's required of the program to really get the true benefits out of this amazing workout program. So hopefully you guys are all ready to go and you're ready to start your week. And if you have any questions, by all means, you can email me at suws@mail.com, or you can just message me directly if you're already in one of my support groups. If you'd like to join one of my support groups, you're watching this video but you're not really sure what program you'd like to do, or if you even want to do the 21-day fix, or if you're interested in something else, please message me, because there's all these groups ongoing, there's always new programs, and a lot of times I'll do a fitness fusion program where I take people that are doing all different programs and push you in one for support, so that way we're still exercising every day. We're still drinking our Shakeology every day, and we still want that support every day and that accountability. You guys have a great day, and I'm super excited for all you guys who are just starting this program. Get ready to change your life, because it is a wild ride.